receive a stipend of 10,000 euros, okay, and reimbursement of travel expenses.
Hello guys. Some of us have tried so hard throughout the academic year to apply to get fully funded scholarship, but all what we have been hearing is that thank you for applying. We've looked at your application and we are sorry that you are not selected. We encourage you to apply again. And these things happen. But one thing you should know that our application, that doesn't mean our applications are not strong, okay, or we're not doing the right thing. But again, we have to understand that there are a pool of applicants that are applying for the same opportunities. And again, you might be thinking that you have the best application. There are people who have done so much research for the same opportunity, which is why I think another way as students we can travel, which is like one of the best ways you can move from your country to another country peacefully, not having to worry about a police officer coming after you or running after you and all of that. Okay. So academics is one of the best area. So today we are looking at a fellowship opportunity for you to travel um, outside your country for like 5 to 6 months, which is an opportunity as well for you to network and develop your professionalism, and which gives you an opportunity. Maybe when you go back to your country, you have these international connections already. Okay. So the fellowship, of course, covers your accommodation. It covers your living expenses, meaning you are going to receive a stipend of 10,000 euros. Then you'll be reimbursed for your travel expenses, meaning you have to pay for your flight ticket. But as soon as you get to the environment, you'll be reimbursed. Okay. So that's what we are going to look at today. It's very simple for you to apply. You send all your documents by email. You have to be below 35 years if you have to apply for this fellowship, which I guess most of my subscribers are. Or if you are new to this channel, of course, welcome to Manageable Life Abroad. Here we discuss scholarship opportunities, international conferences or fellowship, and international jobs. Okay, so I'll just take you through the fellowship and give you some tips. Okay, what and what you need to do. We have a very short period for us to apply. I think like 8 days more, but you can do it because there isn't much to do. Okay, so guys, let's jump into it. And
so this is the fellowship we are going to look at, and I'll just take you through it. You can just look at it together. It's very simple for you to apply. Awarded by the Einstein Forum and Wittgenstein Foundation. The Einstein Forum and Wittgenstein Foundation offer a fellowship for outstanding young thinkers who wish to pursue a project in a different field from that of their previous research. So I have to explain some of these things. So meaning, if you are seeking for, let's say if you've done an undergraduate study, you are seeking for master's or something like that, you've done a dissertation. So this project has to be different from that project you've already done, okay? The purpose of the fellowship is to support those who, in addition to producing superb work in their area of specialization, are also open to other interdisciplinary approaches, following the example set by Albert Einstein. Of course, I don't need to explain that. Okay, so you need to, basically, it's not about your area. They want to see people who have interest in or have open mind to look for other opportunities or think about other areas. Okay, so the fellowship includes living accommodation for 5 to 6 months in a garden cottage of Einstein-owned summer house in Caput, Brandenburg, only a short distance away from the universities and academic institution of Potsdam and Berlin. The fellow will receive a stipend of 10,000 euros, okay, and reimbursement of travel expenses. Okay, now the call for application. Candidates must be under 35 and hold a university degree in humanities, in the social sciences or in natural sciences. I'm going to show you the areas of study under humanities, social sciences, and natural sciences soon. Application for 2025 should include a CV, a 2-page project proposal. This is key. This is key in your application. Do it at the very best. And 2 letters of recommendation. All documents must be received by June 1st, 2024. So we have like 8, I don't know how many days more. At the end of the fellowship period, the fellow will be expected to present his or her project in a public lecture at the Einstein Forum and at the Weinstein Foundation. Okay. The Einstein Fellowship is not intended for applicants who wish to complete an academic study. They have already begun. Okay. So meaning if you are doing like, let's say an architecture, it's not for you to complete that. Okay. You have to try something new. A successful application must demonstrate the quality, originality, and the feasibility of the proposed project. So you should know what feasibility. Is this going to work? It's not like you're just going to write something about a project and like you can't explain your ideas how you are going to get to that. You are going to get a result from your project. How is that feasible? Okay, workable. It is not relevant whether the applicant has begun working towards or currently holds a PhD. So it's not anything like that. The proposed project need not be entirely completed during the time of the fellowship, but can be the beginning of a longer project. So which is why it is stated here as 2-page project proposal. So it's not intended to say you have to complete the whole thing. Maybe, so let's say if you're doing a dissertation, you have like the introductory part of it, chapter 1, which talks about some basic things, just like that. Maybe the importance of the project, you have like the abstract, intro, so something of short, okay? In line with that. Perfect. So it means that you are just going to present the surface. You may want to go deeply, and this fellowship is not intended for you to complete this whole project within that period. Okay, you might want to extend that if you want. Develop that in the near future. Okay. Now, please note that no fellowship will be given for dissertation research. So meaning like if you've done a dissertation, like you want to put that as your project, no. The proposed project must be significantly different in context, content, and preferably field and form from the applicant's previous work. So it has to be different from what you've done already. Applications should be submitted by email. So this is it. So fellowship. So you put just by email, you just put this email. And that's it. Okay. For more information, call the Einstein Forum at. And you can just buy yourself some airtime, and if you want to call directly, you can call them. Trust me. Now let's look at the frequently asked question. This is very key. Okay. Or before that, I think I should take you to I told you just now, the social sciences areas. Okay, social sciences areas like sociology, political science, history, criminology, environmental study, archaeology, business, global studies, anthropology, geography, law, development studies, international relations, jurisprudence, communication studies, politics, okay, economics, psychology, social work, education, social science, urban planner, linguistics, ethnic studies, okay? That's for social sciences. The other one we are going to look at, we have like natural sciences, chemistry, biology, geology, physical science, ecology, biophysics, space sciences, chemical sciences. So remember, you are going to write a project which has to be different from what you have been doing. So let's say, but you have to be studying either humanities, social sciences. So let's say if you are studying biology, now you may want, for this project, you may want to write something that has to do with chemistry. So it should not be biology as well, but it has to be within these natural sciences. So physics, astronomy, cell biology, biochemistry, meteorology, genetics, anatomy, geography, art sciences, environmental study, oceanography, botany, neurosciences, inorganic chemistry, atmospheric chemistry, materials scientists. And the last one is the humanities. Okay, let's look at the humanities. So for humanities, we have like history, art history, religious study, education, religion, theater, English, archaeology, physiology, law, architecture, gender studies, cultural studies, American studies, music, history of performance arts, literature, linguistics, creative writing, geography, media studies, classics, anthropology, and international studies. So if we are studying, the applicant has to be from one of these areas: humanities, natural sciences, or social sciences. But you need to understand that if I'm doing sociology, I don't need to write a project on sociology. I have to write either economics or other thing relating to maybe sociology, because you want to look at other aspects. Okay. Now let's get back to the application. Now, as I was saying, the frequently asked questions are very key. To read them, what kind of project can I propose? You can just read it. The project must not be part of your dissertation or thesis, blah, blah. Just read that. It's key. How different should my proposed project be from my previous work? Can I propose 2 projects? You can look at the fellowship is awarded for just 1 project. As short, we recommend focusing on strengthening just 1 proposal. Should I attach letters of recommendation? We'll accept both, but we recommend. So we recommend that your reference letters be emailed to us directly by their respective authors. So meaning your professors or your lecturers, they should email the letters of recommendation here by this email. Okay, when they are done writing them, they should submit them by email. Okay, and is the TOEFL or IELTS required? No, because this application has to be in English. Okay, we do not require that in your application, as your application should already reflect mastery of English. Okay, when will I hear back from about my application? You will know that the timeline, July, the end of July. Okay, what does the fellowship take place? When? Okay, although 5 to 6 months, so basically it is mandatory to stay in Einstein summer house. Of course, it's mandatory. Yes. Okay. What may the stipend be used for? For your internet to cover your living expenses and project expenses, 10,000 euros. Okay. Can my family come? You can go with your family, but you have to be responsible for them. So basically, that's the whole thing. It's very simple, guys. Try this one. You might not know. Maybe you are not far from getting the opportunity to travel outside your country and experience a new life. I wish you the very best. And if you need any assistance, just reach out to me and I should be able to assist you. The key thing, the CV, I need to mention this one, it's a bonus. Don't use that your CV, use the Europass CV. I have done a video somewhere, or maybe I will include the link for the Europass CV. Since you are going to study in an European country, Einstein, this has to be in Germany. We are talking of Berlin, it has to be in Germany, an European country. So use the Europass CV format to write your CV. Okay, you could just transfer. I think when you are writing your Europass CV, once you click the link, it will ask you whether you just upload your previous CV, and they will put it perfectly as that of the Europass CV. Okay, so I'll include the links to this fellowship as well as the Europass CV. Okay, guys. So if you've learned anything from this, just like I told you, all you have to do, please consider subscribing. Please subscribe and share the content. Give this video a thumbs up. Okay, it means a lot to me. You're doing so much for me. Please consider subscribing, share, and like the video. I wish you the very best. Thank you. See you again in my next video. Bye-bye for now.